Alright, let's talk about something that's been making waves in the food world lately, and no, it's not another avocado toast trend. It's barbecue, but not just any barbecue. We are diving into the story of Full Moon BBQ, an Alabama chain that's been earning national praise for sticking to its roots. But here's the thing, what makes this really interesting is that in an era where fast casual and trendy fusion spots dominate, Full Moon is doubling down on authenticity. And it's paying off. Personally, I think this speaks to a larger trend, a craving for something real, something that feels like it's been around forever. It's not just about the food, it's about the story behind it. So, let's start with the hook. Why is a 40-year-old barbecue chain suddenly in the spotlight? Well, Full Moon recently landed the second spot on Eat This, Not That's list of barbecue chains that still smoke their meat the old-fashioned way. Now, if you take a step back and think about it, that's a big deal. In a world where shortcuts and convenience reign supreme, Full Moon is still smoking ribs, brisket, and pork for hours. What this really suggests is that there's a growing appreciation for the time and effort that goes into traditional methods. It's not just about flavor, though, let's be honest, their brisket is apparently chef's kiss, it's about preserving a craft. One thing that immediately stands out is how Full Moon has managed to stay relevant without changing much. Their menu. Mostly the same since 1986. Hickory-smoked turkey, chicken, brisket, pork, ribs, the classics. And yet, they are competing with chains that are constantly reinventing themselves. From my perspective, this is a testament to the power of consistency. In a culture that's always chasing the next big thing, Full Moon is a reminder that sometimes, the best approach is to just keep doing what you do best. What many people don't realize is that this kind of consistency isn't easy. It requires a deep commitment to quality, and that's something you can taste. Now, let's talk about the commentary around their food. One diner described the Big Baker, with pork, as the definition of comfort food done right. That phrase stuck with me because it's not just about the meal, it's about the feeling. Barbecue, at its core, is comfort food. It's nostalgic, it's communal, and it's deeply tied to culture. Full Moon isn't just selling food, they are selling an experience. And in a world where so many dining experiences feel transactional, that's a rare thing. Personally, I think that's why they've stood the test of time. But here's a deeper question. Why does this matter beyond Alabama? Well, Full Moon's success is part of a broader movement toward authenticity in food. It's not just about barbecue, it's about a pushback against homogenization. People are craving flavors and stories that feel rooted in something real. Full Moon's national recognition is a sign that this movement is gaining momentum. It's not just a local phenomenon, it's a cultural shift. And let's not forget the competition. Other chains like Martin's Barbecue Joint and City Barbecue are also on that Eat This, Not That list, but Full Moon's story feels different. Maybe it's their 40-year legacy, or maybe it's the fact that they've managed to stay true to their roots while expanding to 16 locations. Either way, they've carved out a unique space for themselves. A detail I find fascinating is that they are not just resting on their laurels, they are still innovating, like when they landed on Tasting Table's list for Best Brisket. That balance between tradition and evolution is what makes them stand out. So, what's the takeaway here? In my opinion, Full Moon BBQ's success is a reminder that sometimes, the best way to move forward is to look backward. It's about honoring the past while staying relevant in the present. And if you ask me, that's a recipe not just for great barbecue, but for great storytelling. So, the next time you're craving something real, maybe give Full Moon a try. Or better yet, think about what in your own life could use a little more authenticity. Because at the end of the day, that's what this story is really about.